So basically, I needed a team within a couple of hours since I forgot the champion challenge even existed. So I called up my friends Whizzy and Mathew and they were down to be on the team. So we practiced for 3 hours straight until we were finally ready for our first set of games. After we found our comps, our first game went great. I scored this lucky goal, and next goal was all Whizzy. He just walked the ball in. Second game, we got team wiped. Then the enemy's team's Edgar scored. We tied it up though, and we thought we had it in the bag, but during overtime, the dumbest thing happened. I passed the ball to Mathew, Mathew passed it back to me, then I passed it to the opposite team, and well, they scored. It wasn't looking too good. To wrap up the third game, I scored the first goal, then Mathew scored the second goal. So far, we were 2-1 for the first set. Fourth game, somehow I made this goal. Don't even ask me how. And second goal, Mathew walked it in. We passed the first set. Next set of games were Hot Zone. There wasn't much to say except, well, we dominated. We won 3 games in a row. Me and Mathew were keeping control while Whizzy stayed in the zone collecting the percentage. For the first 2 games, the enemy team didn't even pass 50%. In the third game, they only made it to 61%. Our Hot Zone practice definitely paid off in this set. And if you think the winning streak of domination through practice was over, take a second guess. The next set of games were on Heist, so I went with 8-Bit for the damage he brings, especially with his gadget. For the first game, I made sure that the enemy team did minimal damage to our safe. I left the area knowing we could finish them off as me and Whizzy walked over to the safe and destroyed it in seconds. For the second game, I was struggling to get on offense, so I had to stay on defense, making sure that the enemy team doesn't do too much damage to our safe. At least Mathew and Whizzy were able to get on offense, so they got their safe down to 72%. But once I was able to reach their safe, the game was over as I unleashed my wrath with my gadget. Third game, Whizzy was out for blood as he made the first push. He went in a straight line to the safe, killing a Jesse on his way, then lowering down their percentage on the safe. And once me and Mathew made it to the safe as well, we showed them who's boss until we won the game. To be honest, none of us thought we would make it this far. Even though we practiced for hours, this game mode we barely practiced at all. Everything sadly ends at gym grab. We tried to gain control of our lanes, but it wasn't working out for us. Eventually, me and Mathew were trapped on the opposite side of the map, and I died when the countdown started. And as 8-Bit, I made it to the enemy team when it was too late. Next game, I changed my brawler to Poco and everything was going great. We eventually took out the enemy team gym carrier and we had the majority of the gems, but we really struggled to end the countdown. Once I had the last gem, we went back to spawn and Mathew dropped all the gems. Then seconds later, Whizzy was pressuring the whole enemy team not knowing he had the last gem, but Mathew killed another enemy teammate and acquired 2 more gems. I just had to hold it down for 15 more seconds and then we won the game. Our last game was no one's fault. We just jumped into gym grab with not much of a plan. Whizzy was being aggressive while having 4 gems, and me being Poco, I was trying to support him, but Penny splash damage killed me, and Whizzy was still being aggressive and dropped all of the gems that we had. Me and Mathew tried to charge them, but it didn't seem to work out for us, and the game was over before we could do anything else. We lost 3 times, and we failed. Thank you guys for watching. It was super fun playing with these two, and for them to help me out on a super short notice was super awesome. I have their channels down below in the description, so go show them some love, as well as make sure to subscribe to my channel for more content on the horizon. Also, talk to me in the comments. If I like your comment, it will be in the next video, like this one. See you around, my silent people. Till next time.
Come take your best shot. Twin pistols like I'm cold, so easy when I brawl, but check out my headshot. Running with a team like Daryl with a double barrel. I need no star power.